In our country, unemployment has become a burning issue for the youth. Youths are getting admissions in engineering, MBAs, and other academic institutions for the better job. But the real situation is now the position of jobs are coming down every day. In 2024, the employment problem has been increased like anything because of many reasons. Now we have to focus how the student and academic institutions can face this problem and increase their level of placement. So first we have to discuss what academic institutions or engineering institutions can do for the better placement. Number one, longer internship for the students. When the students are doing internship, they should be serious and the period should be very long so that they can grab the real practical knowledge in the industry or in service sector. Second thing is, which the academic institutions has to focus, structured placement cell. Many institutions do not have the structured cell. They have to focus and develop the structured cell so that that cell can do the activities month on month basis for the students to develop their interview skills. Third thing, leveraging alumni network. Now, everybody knows the unemployment is a major problem in India. So, every institution has to focus on their alumni. They should invite them, they should call them, they should take the benefit of their practical knowledge, their exposure, their experience in their respective field, and they can increase the network among their current year or current session students. Number four is specialized or need-based skills. Now the curriculum has become very old. Nobody is bothering what kind of academic curriculum we have to update. So every institution has to update their curriculum, their courses, and they have to include the current skill set or current knowledge set which is very much required after machine learning or artificial intelligence introduction in industry or every field of our service sector. Because machine learning and artificial intelligence has changed the environmental aspect as well as the employment aspect. So we have to think and we have to quickly update our courses. Number fifth is diversified skill set among their students. Now what is happening? Academic institutions, engineering students are completing their syllabus only. They are not focusing, they are not developing the multi-dimensional skill set among their students. That is why they are facing problem. Industry is saying something, academia is saying something. There is a big gap between industry and academia. So academic institutions has to understand the need of industry. Number six is focus on soft skills or personality traits. What is the major issue as on date? Students are coming from the average families or beyond the or above the average families. They do not focus on their soft skills. Some students are having very good economically, socially, and culturally rich experience, but maximums are not. So we have to focus on soft skills so that they can understand the personality traits. They can develop their soft skills like communication, like emotional intelligence, like other things on which they can deal the problems like stress management and many other issues. So we have to develop this kind of soft skills among the students during their curriculum period. Second part, which is very important or equally important for the students, it is a very old English saying, first deserve then desire. So a student has to understand what they have to learn during their training period, during their academic study period. The three things I want to add here. Number one, how they can be a good human being. Second thing, how they can help others and how they can develop the level of empathy. Third thing, how they can understand the problem solving skills. These three things are very important for every student. But student and academic institutions has the focus five things in students so that they can develop their knowledge set or they can complete first deserve then desire statement. The first thing, train the student with latest industry need or industry or service sector skills. So they have to understand what is the need. The courses have become old, those skill set are not required. So both academic institutions as well as student has to understand it and they have to develop their skill set as per the need of the organization. Number two, help student to prepare the standard and professional CV. Because many students do not know how to prepare the professional and standard CV. So this is the duty or this is the accountability of the academic institutions to teach their students how to prepare the standard and professional CV or resume so that they can attract the employer or they can attract the placement team to recruit the candidate from their campuses. Third thing, conduct mock interviews and practice test. This is very much required. Now, many IAS, IPS academic institutions are conducting such kind of mock interviews. So this is the responsibility or I can say accountability of the academic institutions. They should have the permanent cell for mock interviews or test so that their student can understand the nitty-gritties of these two things and they can break the barriers and to get or to grab the job. Fourth thing is make the alumni network for the benefit of the student. How the current session students can develop their mingling or how they can develop their network with the alumni and they can take the benefit of it. Number fifth, that is very, very important, have the structured placement cell to help the students. I have mentioned this in case of academic institutions also. Now I am mentioning in students' activities also. So they can go there, they can ask, they can develop their skills, they can remove their fears, they can understand the new words, they can develop the vocabulary, they can understand the body language, they can understand the new set of words or personality traits or corporate etiquettes. These things can help to the students to grab the job in a tough time. Otherwise, this situation is going to be the toughest way, and people are blaming one or the another when they are not getting job, and this has become a very big problem for the youth. And currently youth are very much confused because they have not been taught in that manner what they are supposed to do to grab the good job. Now this is the right time to tell the students to improve their skill set, to improve their vocabulary, to improve their personality, to improve their problem solving skill, to improve their level of empathy, to improve their emotional intelligence, and to use the words in a CV or resume to attract the recruiters. I think that would definitely help to the students as well as academic institutions to improve their placement. Jai Hind.